Lucky people of YouTube, today's podcast is being recorded as
It's
well.
going to be filmed. Hello,
Let's
everyone.
go. Hello. So, someone left a comment saying, we love it when you record the podcast. So because we're together, we can do it. So here we go.
So we're going to do it today. So
Let's roll, Maxie.
let's roll.
Hit the music.
You can't hear the music.
Oh, yeah, you can't hear the music on YouTube.
Can't hear the music because it's all through the system. So you just have to bear with us. But here we go.
Welcome. Enjoy.
3, 2. Hi, I'm Trent Maxwell.
And I'm Lee Mason.
And we want to welcome you to our Live, Learn, Survive podcast. Since 2018, Lee and I have travelled the globe and met face-to-face with over 26,000 children in 6 countries across 3 continents. We created a series of award-winning children's books, Maxie's Rescue Squad online, and are now founders of our Live, Learn, Survive charity. All focused on teaching teens and young adults life skills to not only help themselves, but help others too. We take what we do very seriously ourselves, not so much, as you soon will hear. So let's spend the next half an hour together with some fun, inspiration and kindness, and we'll try and learn something too. How are you this week, Lee?
I am great, Maxie. So you normally ask me where I am, and I'm right here. I'm sat
here.
next to
So
you.
I'm up in Brisbane for this podcast, which is great. We're just doing our last little bit of planning for our 42 challenge for the month of May.
Tell you what, it's getting real, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only a week and a half
It's getting
out.
real.
Week and a half out. There's a lot of stuff that we've been working on, a few meetings, a lot of planning. So this episode you'll see visually and hear what we are doing.
Yeah, so we were just talking to the lovely people on YouTube and saying that someone said they like it when the videos are recorded. So the podcasts are recorded. So being as we're together,
let's do it.
let's do it. If you're listening to this, you can go and actually see what it looks like on YouTube. So see the chaos behind the voices.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We don't often get to film video for the podcast. It's always in different states that we are. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy. So first things first.
Exactly. What do we got, the Maxie? Let's start us off with the quote.
We've got the quote this week. If you fail, never give up, because fail means first attempt in learning. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's not failing, it's just learning. So anyone who says they've never failed, never tried.
Yeah, you got to fail to try sometimes. And I think, I really love that quote because everything you do or you try to do, for example, running, I was never a natural runner, and I've taught myself to become a natural runner. I've failed many times of trying to run long distance, and now it becomes the norm. So keep chipping away. You'll be surprised what your body can do mentally and physically. Yeah,
exactly. So, and I saw you running yesterday, Maxie, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
Talk about that very soon.
Exactly. So, right, what do we got? Good news of the week. We must have some good news.
Here we are. All right, good news this week, Lee.
Again, we're together.
We're together, which is awesome. It's been a month since we've seen each other.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realise that we're in 2 different states, and we do make it work. But when we're together, we're here.
It's always good because, it's different. Your conversations can be better, and the energy's better, and you have that. Oh, and another idea.
Yeah,
that's
and
kind of
we
stuff.
bounce off each other. There's a lot of stuff going on, especially with the charity month of May. We're doing some amazing stuff, and there's a lot of supporters out there, which goes into our next thing.
Yeah, exactly.
We've locked in 3 more challenges for the GoFundMe, which is awesome. So
3 more legends are doing, not only donating and supporting what our challenge is, but are actually saying we're going to do our own challenge. So that's amazing. 3 more people, and I know there's more coming on board. So if you are one of them and you're in Australia, then jump on the links and get yourself signed up, because it's all starting to kick off very soon. And if you are one of those people overseas, message us through info@livelearnsurvive.com.au through email, because there's a different way of working, and we can still look after you as well. So that's all good as well.
There's people in the squad that are going to
Absolutely.
that are going to be doing some challenges. So,
yeah.
awesome.
So we've got a list of instructions to help you sort all of that out. So that's been great news.
Yeah, and we also Bondi Rescue's back.
Yes.
So it started last week, season 17.
How good was it? See the beach busy.
Beach busy. Bondi's
International
back.
tourists.
And this episode, episode 2.
Actually, this I just saw the trailer, Maxi. Looks like there's going to be a bit of a thing on Maxi this week. It says Maxi's back, which we actually know you never left, but in TV land, Maxi's back. But I heard no more Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
What's this about?
Oh, well, people are carrying on. We do so much stuff for drowning prevention and water safety and that, and people are still doing silly things in the ocean. So, sometimes I've got to get a little bit cranky. Maybe I'm morphing into H-Man, old H-Man, with the way he used to get cranky at the young fellas. But
so I was just sitting here watching my TV, and I'm like thinking, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm thinking, there was just something happening he didn't tell me about?
Yeah, so it was just a double rescue, and these people just wouldn't listen. So when we got them on the board, just had to,
You gave them a walk through the room of mirrors.
I did.
Tell them to take a good old look at themselves.
I had to, because in those emergency situations, you need to take control, because if you let the patients take control, the situation's got to get worse. So
yes, and you know what? If you're having to go in and rescue them twice, there's probably someone else genuinely down the beach needs you.
Yeah,
and it's just annoying. So you probably no more Mr. Nice Guy.
That's all good.
Occasionally.
Good. What else have we got here?
So one other, I love a good internet story, and I thought this has got Live Learn Survive right up its street. So I'm taking you to Oregon in the United States. A man stranded in the snow in an area with no phone signal.
Wow. What happened?
Well, what a clever tip this is, and this will save a life. So he had a drone with him. He'd been hiking, had a drone with him. He sent a text message to his friend saying he needed help. Obviously, no signal. So he attached the mobile phone to the drone, sent the drone into the sky, and basically, when it got to an area in service, the text message sent.
Yeah, and help was sent.
Yeah. His friend contacted the emergency services, got help on the way. But even better, they alerted the services. The services came on the way. As they were on the way to fetch this guy, they came across another guy that was stranded.
There you go.
So not only did he help himself, he helped others.
That's a really good good story. It's very smart thinking. I wonder how many other times people have had opportunities to maybe use drones or get to a high point to get reception, but given up and not being found.
So the fact that he didn't just put the phone, he sent the text message, and obviously it didn't send, but he waited for the drone to get somewhere that was in service.
That's great.
Love that story. Good news. So hats off to the man in Oregon. So
what else do we have, Lee?
So I think that's all the kind of good news. That then we got a heap more stuff with the charity, but we'll talk about that later. So I don't know if you've been on holiday all week because you're up here, but come on, tell us.
Job of the week.
There must have been something.
Yeah, job of the week. Lee, I had to have a thing. It's been actually a bit of a whirlwind. I've gone from fire station to the beach, lifeguarding, to back to the fire station, to the beach, to the fire station of a night shift, into 3 days up here.
I know, because this is like your 5th day off. So you're back at the station tomorrow.
Yes.
So it is, that's like a lifetime in your world.
It feels like, yeah. So, it's been busy. It all kind of strings into one day. I can't really think of any certain jobs, but we have been busy with certain rescues and car accidents and so on.
You were doing a drill?
We've been doing a lot of drills lately. We're trying to get Max all prepped up for his rescue exam, hopefully during this year. We did an impalement drill.
That looked a bit nasty.
Yeah, so simulated that, the scenario was a bit of a picket fence, a star picket went through the windscreen of a car and pinned the passenger into the car, so we had to cut away at the seat and get the person out of the seat. And then we did some door entry drills and thrown a couple of jobs, so it's been busy, but also been doing a few lifeguard shifts as well, which is great.
Yes, you were down at Bronte and then at Bondi. It looks sunny day.
Yeah, nice sunny days, people around. It's a great time of year. School holidays in Sydney at the moment, so there's people getting around. So it's been great. Back on shift tomorrow, so we shall see what the week brings. But yeah, all systems go. I was saying last week on the podcast, the boys at my station are getting involved with the marathon.
Yep.
On the 2nd of May around Centennial Park, which is awesome. You know, hopefully they can do the whole marathon with me, but if not, just them coming down to show support's been
Saw
great.
them in the t-shirts. That was just amazing.
Yeah, so
Excellent.
it's
The new, I like to think of them as the Live Learn Survive security team.
security team, exactly right.
Perfect.
So, unfortunate event. What have we got?
Well, we were just like, I don't think there's been too much this week,
There hasn't been too much.
but we did get the throwbags delivered, Maxie.
We got the
we
throwbags
went out to
delivered.
do the throwbag video yesterday.
Yep.
How did the first few throws go, Maxie?
Yeah, so for someone that's an expert and that does rescues for a living, my technique wasn't the best for the first demonstration of the throw bag. So we're doing the video for the Max's Rescue Squad. I was doing the whole spiel about how important they are and what they do and how they use them and how to throw it out in the water. And the second attempt.
Well, it didn't hit me on the head. I was on the land. It didn't hit me on the head.
Pretty bad throws. So we managed to correct the technique for the actual video. And anyone that watches the videos, make sure you check it out and you get your hand placement corrected, because if you don't and someone's in trouble,
just goes up in the air.
Goes up
I think
in the
it's
air,
the point of release, Maxie. For anyone's on YouTube now, you can see the point of the release.
Point of the release. So you want to make sure that and when you weak your hand and use your dominant hand to throw it. So,
So anyone's on, hold that back again. So anyone's on YouTube can actually see our brand new throwbacks. Ooh, look at them. Perfect. And what made it extra nice, Maxie, was a lady there that was just sitting having a coffee, cheering you on.
Yeah, she goes, don't worry, you'll be right. So yeah, that's
you're doing well. So it was like, thank you, off from the seats at the back. So no, that was. But I think that's about it really. So so I did. There was a little. This is not an unfortunate event, but it's a bit of a funny story. You were running yesterday, and I got a phone call from my sister, going, weird. I swear Max is just running in front of me at the traffic lights. And I go,
it's a small world.
Yeah, that was him. He's here running. And she was like, I knew he was here, but I'm like, what is he doing running? So it was like, that was him. So not an unfortunate event, but the good thing is she didn't run you over. That would have been unfortunate.
Yes, you never know who's watching.
You never know who's watching wherever you are. Got me dad. Is it dad joke?
Yeah, dad joke.
Okay, I'm like looking so you don't see. So Maxie went to a restaurant last night. They had a Napoleon chicken on the menu. No meat, only the bony part.
Napoleon Bonaparte. I like it.
Do you like that?
Yes,
no meat, only the bony part. See what I did there? Okay. All right, what do you got for me?
Okay. What does a sprinter eat before a race?
Oh, I don't know, Maxie. What does a sprinter eat before a race?
Nothing. They fast.
Oh, that's good. See what you did there? They fast. Oh, fantastic. I've got another one for you if you want this one.
Yep.
I need your help in a bit. I'm looking to find a Haas Greatest Hits CD. I've been hunting high and low.
Oh, you don't
even know that song. You're just smiling.
Yeah,
You're just smiling. You don't even know the song. You don't know the song.
Last one here. Where do you learn to make a banana split?
I don't know, Maxie. Where do you learn to make a banana split?
A stupid one. Sunday school. You know the church kids, they do Sunday school. Anyway.
Yeah,
it's not good. All right. Okay, moving right along. Okay. So we got tip of the week.
Tip of the week.
Yeah, tip of the week this week on the Rescue Squad is quotes. We filmed this, I don't know, about 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. So far, I can't even remember.
Yeah, so we did the quotes. So for all the podcasts that we do, we say a quote at the start. So we just kind of reminisced on the quotes for the Rescue Squad people. We filmed that, and that will be available this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we always try, sometimes you can look at quotes and they mean different things to different people. So sometimes we just share our perspective of, kind of what and they might mean different things to you and I. So good one to, always think that there's two ways of looking at everything. So, tip of the week.
And we also did some filming up here yesterday. We did throw bags, tube rescue, and what was the last one? Throw bags, and hand placement on a CPR mannequin to show exactly where to press on the chest. So there's a couple of cool videos coming up, so stay tuned. There's snake bites, dislocated shoulder. We're doing more filming next week down in Sydney. I'll be filming some fire stuff. Keep an eye out.
Amazing. Fantastic. So that's that. Right, playlist. What do we got this week?
Playlist. Well, this is an old classic song by Tracy
song.
Chapman, Fast Car. But
Great
Luke
song.
Combs is a very famous, popular country singer in the States, and he's booming. Everywhere you go, you see Luke Combs. So he's done a song, Fast Car.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really catchy. And I think it's great.
I like this song, so I like.
It's a good old country song. I can't sing, so. Anyway, it's awesome. Great song. It is in the Rescue Squad playlist. Anyone that is listening to this or seeing us for the first time on YouTube, we have a Spotify playlist of Maxi's Rescue Squad.
Absolutely. So great song, Maxi. Good add to the playlist. So now, right, what do we got? Random fact.
Yeah, we've got some random facts here, Lee. Some interesting ones actually today. So do you want to kick off what you have?
As you know, I'm spending a lot of time in the pool, and body's holding up kind of okay. So I was looking for some facts about swimming, and this one made me very happy. That in 1 hour, swimming burns about 40% more calories than biking. Who'd have thought that?
Yeah, I didn't think that.
Biking's you think that biking's so hard work, so I suppose it depends how fast you're swimming and how fast you're biking, but I like that. And also it burns about 30% more calories than running an hour.
There you go.
There you go. So again, I think it depends on you. Yeah, but I think that's the thing, it's like a whole body.
It's a whole body thing.
So like when you're running, you're doing your legs, whereas when you're swimming, it's your arms and your legs and all the rest of it. So so there you go. So what do you got, Maxie?
I've got a couple of random ones here. Snails have been known to sleep up to 3 years if the weather isn't moist enough for them to meet their needs.
Oh wow, that'll be. I think I'll be a bit of a snail in June.
Honeybees flap their wings 230 times every second.
They burn a few calories there.
That's crazy. At birth, a panda cub is smaller than a mouse and weighs only 4 ounces. And this one's a bit random. I don't know how they know this one, but it's interesting. Horses and cows can sleep standing up, which we knew.
Yeah.
But they can only dream when lying down.
Oh, so when you need the horse, when you see the horsey lying down having a sleep, he's just gone. He's having a dream about he's just winning the Melbourne Cup or something like that. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Amazing. So I love that, and I'll probably be sharing more of my swimming stats because then I can think about them when I'm swimming. It will make me feel better.
No, they're good. Definitely. I didn't realise there's some good facts there.
Yeah, it said, but then it did say more than half of competitive swimmers experience shoulder pain, which obviously I'm not struggling with the shoulder pain. So at the moment, I'm not classed as a competitive swimmer. It's more about the endurance. That's what it's like. Yeah. Good stuff, Maxie. Okay, that's some random facts. Right. So wins of the week.
Charity corner. Yeah, so there are some wins of the week this week, Lee. It's been crazy.
So many. So I
reckon we could start off. So in next week on the 2nd of May,
yes.
on Lee is going to be in Sydney.
That's a bit terrifying that you said next week.
Lee's going to be swimming her 42 kilometres over the month of May. She starts to swim on the 1st of May at the Allianz Stadium.
Yes, the lovely people there are letting this Queenslander in for a day.
Yeah, and then on the 2nd of May, I am running a marathon around Centennial Park in Sydney at 9 a.m. Meet at the Willow Pond picnic area. We'll be there for about 4 or 5 hours doing a few laps. If you are around, please come down and say hello. It'll be great to see you all.
I'll be there having a nice coffee.
Lee will be there. There'll be a few people there to show support. It's to kick off our May Preventable Month challenge.
Yep.
Our 42 challenge. And and then we fast forward. Lee obviously will be swimming most days, doing 2K plus.
Yes.
I'm going to be doing a couple of little things on the socials to kind of promote people to give me some 42 challenges for the month of May.
Yeah.
And then we're doing our big free community event up at the YMCA in the Victoria Point, where I'll be running a marathon from Brisbane CBD to the Redlands Victoria Point YMCA. Yep. It is a free event. Kids, families, adults,
welcome.
Everyone's welcome. We have the emergency services going to be there.
We do, the fireys.
Fireys, the coppers, the SES.
Yep.
We're going to have fundraising games. We're going to have
fun videos to watch.
It's going to be a really good time. So anyone that is in Queensland at that time in Brisbane, please come on the 28th. It'll be great.
Definitely. And it was so great yesterday, Maxie, because you and I got to go to the venue together because we'd never actually been together. And I'll send you photos and bits of videos, but it's nothing like actually walking through it. And as a big relief to me, you loved it. Yeah. It was great.
It's a great space. And even we and securing a spot at Centennial Park too, the spot that we secured as well, nice little cozy area, picnic area, so people can come down and run a lap or two or come down and show you support. It's all systems go. We had our team meeting last night with our amazing team that are helping us achieve it.
Our committee gang. Yeah.
There's from strength to strength. There's a few little things that we need to get on top of with logistics and marketing and media. But after this podcast, we're going to be smashing the media contacts we have in the phone. We're going to pull the black book out and.
Who do we know?
Who
owes us a favour, Maxie? Yeah. Who owes us a favour? Anyway, so I mean, it's just absolutely terrifying, but it's so exciting because, as you and I keep reminding ourselves, look, we're doing a free thing for the good of the community and the children in the community. And, the support we're getting is really, really humbling. And I'm so excited for the day.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And actually, Maxie, you ran. Hats off to you. Yeah. Personal best yesterday.
Personal best, yeah. Ran from Victoria Point back to where Lee lives in Birkdale and 21 Ks.
Yeah.
I ran pretty much the second half of the run. So I kind of got my bearings and I have in my head where I've got to run to. And then we drove the first part, excluding the city part, in the car when I first got here the other day. So mentally getting prepared, visually getting my bearings of what I need to do on the 28th. A lot of my training in Sydney, I live near Centennial Park, so I do a lot of runs in Centennial Park, so I know that the pavement there very well. 21 Ks yesterday, managed to get a bit of a personal record, which I didn't expect. I wasn't going out to break records, but I felt pretty good. Feet held up somewhat okay. Got a little bit of a cramp. I got new shoes, so the new shoes always got to play a bit of a part because if you run in a certain shoe for long periods of time, you change your shoe, different muscles and different parts of your feet work differently. So just kind of finding out those teething issues for the marathon next week. Yeah.
So when will you run again now? Because what are we now?
We're about a week and a half out, so I'll probably
about 12 days out. So what's your next 12 days going to look like running wise?
I'm back at the station tomorrow. I'll probably run on Friday, probably 10 or 15. And then I might do another 15 or 21K out and then just taper in for the week or next week. Just not do much. Maybe might just do a nice, easy 5K just to keep the legs rolling. But other than that, it's just going to be recovery, tapering in, getting ready for the marathon. It's going to be my first marathon, even though I've done some, I did the 24-hour adventure race and so on, but it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. So kind of just getting the body prepared for that, and then it'll be a quick turnaround. So 3 weeks after that, I'll be back up in Brisbane doing our event, which is exciting.
So what I think I'm going to do, Maxine, my first week's going to look, I'm going to do the 2 in Sydney on the Monday. I'm going to do 3 on Wednesday, 3 on Friday. And I may, if I'm feeling all right, do 3 on, well, I'll definitely do 3 on the Sunday. So that will have done me 11 for the first week.
That's awesome.
So I have not even thought about how I should be doing this or should be upping my protein.
You just go for it.
Oops.
Just go for it.
I'm just going to get in and throw them over.
Make sure you have a good feed in the morning.
Yeah, so I've got lots of energy. And then protein after.
Yeah.
And rehydrate.
Well, the protein.
You see how many, I'm not doing the kind of endurance, I'm like any swim.
So I'm saying the protein, you can if you want, but it's just, you're throwing the arms over, you're getting it done, which is awesome. Just keep your fluids up. Make sure you eat breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, I always eat breakfast.
And then, but for anyone at home watching or listening, and you are doing a challenge, it is a week and a half out. So if you are been holding off to set up your challenge, please set up your challenge.
Yeah.
Or let us know what you're doing.
Time.
Or if you can support and donate towards myself and Lee's challenge, even if it's $1.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
all goes to donating books into schools and libraries and getting our education program as well up and running. But we thank everyone for their support so far, and we apologise in advance that all our socials are going to be about this over the next 6 weeks.
Sorry, not sorry.
But it's definitely a time where we need to get the awareness out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? It's not always about the money as well. If you can't do that, just share our socials.
Just share.
Share a lesson. That's all we are. Share a lesson. We know everybody. We know times are tough. We're not. It's not all about the money. It's about sharing the awareness. Yeah. So just share some of the socials.
Share away.
So So that's to go with that, Maxie. Lots happening by the day, and I'm sure next week we'll have lots more to talk about as well. So it's all on track. Next thing then, reflection.
Yeah, we were sitting in the car yesterday and we we're talking about how, sometimes you can't get too excited for things or too ahead of yourself. And then when it happens, it kind of comes and goes and you reflect on it and you're like, far out, we've done that. And we were thinking about when it comes to traveling. Yeah. We've been to the UK, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, over in America, all around Australia. Fast forward, but I feel like sometimes it's hard to get excited or really dialed in until the day before, or when you're actually doing the event, or when you're actually doing the month, and then you look back on it and you're like, far out, that was that was an amazing time. It was awesome. Yeah. But what I think we need to try and focus on and help, we were talking about in the car, is just be more present and just enjoy the build-up. I think sometimes you get so focused on the end goal, you don't really appreciate the whole drum up to it. Because this event's going to put us on the map. Yeah. We've been around for a long time, but this is definitely putting our neck out to show that we are contenders. And
I think we've up till to now, we've obviously we've worked with people, we've collaborated with lots of different clubs and organisations and whatever, and we've gone to events that they've put on. And I think yesterday at the venue together, it was like we were going, right, okay, this is the space for the fires, this will work for there, that'll work, what are we going to do with this, where's the flow, we've got to look after people here, where's the bathrooms, blah, blah, blah. And you're thinking, far out, this is ours, and it's like, we're not just, arriving on the day and helping with the running of it on the day. We're actually doing the organising for everyone get there. And that's like, wow. And we couldn't have done this on our own. We said that on the team meeting last night. We've got some people that have just got more experience in this than us that have stepped up and go, we'll help you. And I think on the day we'll both just need to step aside for a couple of minutes, just take it all in and go, yeah, we did that.
Well, I'm going to have 42 kilometres to
think about it. I'll have a kilometre in the pool to just have a little quiet moment to myself. Yeah. And then it'll be, as ever, we'll just be like, let's roll the sleeves up. Let's go and meet the people.
Let's do it. But it's been good. So I thought it's very important to reflect on that, how in the heat of the moment, it might not seem that, you're doing much or we're achieving, and then you look back, you go from where we were a couple of years ago to relying on other people to create events just to go there to creating our own event.
Yeah.
It's just, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty
High
cool.
five, Maxie. We've done good. Yeah,
We do, and it's only the beginning too,
Yes.
which is exciting. And you know, people out there that are watching this video, there might be a chance one day you could work for us.
Absolutely.
Or be part of the team. So
we got a big North Star.
we have a lot of things in the pipeline. So if you do want to maybe work with us one day, please keep your eyes
keep following.
ears,
Keep following along.
We might put a call to action.
Yeah, because like, you know, whilst we're talking about this challenge and, you know, it'll all be over on the 31st of May, then the next challenge just starts, and we already know we got a big June. So, exciting times. So, nice to just like stop and sometimes as well, you know, when we get together, we can sit in the coffee shop and just go, way to go! Look at us. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, okay, Maxie, rule for the rule book. What do we got to add into our rule book for this week?
Yeah, the rule for this week, Lee, you said it. It's a really good one. Good people look out for good people. And I really love that.
Yeah, exactly. And they do. And, you know...
Good people find good people.
Always, always, always. And I, you know, feeling very, very grateful for some of the cool people that we've got giving us guidance at the minute. So
we're so fortunate,
they are legends.
And we're, like I said, we're only just kind of scraping the surface of what we can achieve, and we keep surprising ourselves with what we do achieve. And I just think we just should never get lost on what we've done and what we're trying to achieve. And again, people that are doing the challenge, this is the thing that I'm trying to get my head around, is the reason why I'm running a marathon and the reason why Lee is swimming every day is because we want to reflect on the people that are no longer with us. And it's a serious topic. And even though we have fun and we talk about, you know, all the crazy challenges that people are doing and what we're going to be doing, but in hindsight, the reflection is that we're doing the number 42 for how many people drown every hour. Not every day, every hour. So it's over 360,000 people a year that lose their lives to drowning. And it's just something that I'm very serious. It's a very serious topic and subject. And the month of May is going to be an awesome month. It's going to be fun. It's going to be educational. We're going to spread the awareness, but it's also a very serious topic. Yeah, and you know, we said it. We had a meeting yesterday, and we said to the people that met us for the first time, you know, we don't take ourselves so seriously, but we absolutely take the message of what we do so seriously. So, you know, when I swim at that first 2Ks, I'll be in the pool roughly an hour on the 1st of May. Every time I get out of the pool, I think in that hour, 42 people somewhere didn't get out the pool or didn't get out the ocean or the lake or wherever. So yeah, it is, the why is so important, and keeping that forefront of mind is really important. So and it's the people at home, you guys watching this and listening to this, that share the podcast, that share our content online and gets the awareness out there. Yeah, exactly. And we're here in our t-shirts, Maxie. Yay! There you go. All right. Smile, we'll screenshot this, we'll make it a photo. Awesome. Perfect. All right. Amazing. So if you've listened to this, go and find it on YouTube if you want to see what it looks like. If you have watched it on YouTube, go and find it on Spotify or Apple or where all the good playlists are. And one thing that I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, and they all say at the end, if you like what you hear, subscribe or follow or whatever, because it all helps with our sharey thing. And the cool thing is, all the rest of it. Every week we release an episode. So it's not every time we do the YouTube videos. It's when we're usually together. But podcasts every week. So please listen, share. Amazing. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Exactly. Look after yourselves, and we'll be in touch. See you all soon. You better blow everyone a kiss, Maxie, on YouTube. See you later. Bye. See you guys. Awesome. Yay! All right, guys. Did you see how we just stopped then because we were listening for the music? Sorry, YouTube people. Yeah. You're listening, not watching. We're looking at that. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for watching this. We hope you've loved it. And we always know we need to be doing more on YouTube. So, thank you for keeping us on our toes. Yeah, thanks for your comments. We saw it and we hope you enjoyed this one.
Take care.
See you guys.
See you soon. We're
Bye-bye.
off for a run, off for a swim.
See ya.
See ya. Bye bye.